This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. One of the tactics that Republicans are taking in their attempt to thwart the investigation into the insurrection that took place on January 6th, the attempted overthrow of the United States government, the failed coup attempt, the attempted overturning of a free and fair American election. One of the attempts is to slow the progress of the January 6th committee. And they're slowing that progress by trying to have documents not released to the committee or trickle, drips and drabs rather than just a releasing of all the documents. I'm going to read from this Raw Story article, which talks about Donald Trump literally pleading to quote unquote slow down the January 6th probe. Trump pleads with the judge to slow down January 6th probe, falsely claiming the FBI ruled out coordination. Because if you're Donald Trump, you just lie. You make false claims even to judges, in court documents, to the American people in speeches. You get fact-checked tens of thousands of times during only 4 years of being an outright disgusting, immoral, amoral liar. Former President Trump is asking a federal judge to conduct a document-by-document review of White House records sought by the House Select Committee investigating the Capitol insurrection. Trump is pleading with a federal judge in Washington to slow down the House Select Committee's efforts to obtain more than 700 pages of records from his presidency, Politico reported Tuesday night, adding that such a review could take months. In a 33-page filing Tuesday, Trump lawyer Jesse Banal also falsely claimed that both the FBI and Senate have confirmed that there was no coordinated effort, including at the White House, to overturn the election on January 6th, according to Politico. It is a crime to lie to the court. It is a lie to submit documents to the court that are and make claims that are lies. Donald Trump has not been cleared by the FBI or a Senate report that there was no coordination. It's the same thing they did with the Mueller report. No collusion. I've been completely exonerated when the Mueller report said specifically, this is not a complete and total exoneration. It is not. Donald Trump has not been exonerated for these crimes. U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan, which I've talked about in a previous video, she has scheduled a hearing for Thursday, that's today, likely could have already happened, in a lawsuit brought by Trump alleging that the documents are shielded by executive privilege. Banal's reply brief, filed Tuesday, is the last scheduled written argument in the case prior to the hearing, according to CNN. Trump's lawyers also attempt to make a political slam against Biden for the Justice Department defending the National Archives and Records Administration's decision that the Trump records should be turned over to the House this month, CNN reported. Banal wrote, "It is curious that the Department of Justice has submitted a brief in the case on behalf of the archivist and the National Archives Records Administration, when those parties ostensibly have no interest in whether the records at issue are disclosed or not. One can only assume that President Biden has endorsed the naked politicization of the Justice Department in service of his own political ends." Because Joe Biden, apparently, according to these people who don't care about America, they believe he doesn't care about America. They believe Joe Biden doesn't care about American democracy and the survival, the very existential threat that is posed by Republicans and these insurrectionists, these fail members of a coup. But according to CNN, Trump, however, had named the archives as a defendant in his lawsuit, necessitating that it respond in court, represented by the Justice Department. So the only reason that they are enjoined in a lawsuit is because Donald Trump took them to court. What are they supposed to do? Not show up? What are they, Steve Bannon? Ignoring the call of a court, of a legal investigation? Come on. This is going to, they're fighting so hard. The fact that they are fighting tooth and nail aggressively should tell you everything you need to know about the importance of the documents that are being withheld. Because if they didn't contain anything, there wouldn't be a fight. No one would care. The fact that they are bending over backwards, twisting themselves into a pretzel, going to court, fighting, means that there is something very important that we need to see. That the committee needs to be able to go over and analyze and question witnesses about. I'd love to know what you think, though. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. Thanks for all of your communications, all of the voicemails, all of the emails. They mean a lot. I'm getting back to doing the voicemail videos over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Look for those. They're always a good time, even when I'm being threatened, I guess. And if I bring you value, please consider supporting my work here on the platform. For as little as $1.99 a month, you can click the join button, become a channel member, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. That is also a way to support my work. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.